But coming up first, we have the dope dad himself. That's right. When he's not taking care of his children, you can find him taking care of grown ass children, generally babysitting them and wiping their tears from misery because he just gave them a reality check at a TEDx convention. That's right. Is the dope dad himself, Rico Lamitte.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you, everybody. So I have a very, very special story this morning. And as we enter a new era of the Uber Chad. So thank you, everybody. My story today is all about, bring it up right here. Apologies. Bentley Motors, ex-CEO. His name is Mark De La Rosa. It's from Market Watch by Steve Gelsey. There's a new luxury cannabis company run by former car executives, and they're using jet engine technology in production. Garcia handpicked? Sure. They may have had great weed, but the branding and audience catered to, way too low class. Curaleaf? There's plenty of money in generic and accessible lane. Sadly, they were just a bit ahead of the schedule. Great people, though. Problem with California cannabis, you see, the reason we've witnessed so much failure over the last several years has nothing to do with infrastructure. Remember, rappers, they drive Bentleys too. Luxury cannabis connoisseurs have been ignored and underserved for far too long, and it's time the industry taught a lesson on how to attract the true luxury buyer. Culture, status, sophistication, they want the best. Maybe we were wrong worrying about big alcohol, tobacco, and pharma all along, because those are the real words spoken from the lips of the self-appointed leader of California weed's next generation of industry Uber Chads, Mark Del Rosa. Del Rosa is the former president and CEO of Bentley Motors and says that he's grown bored of the way y'all broke asses have been handling this cannabis shit. He spent the last 30 years as a luxury automotive executive at the helm of top brands such as Audi America and Bentley. And now he's following a different calling. To innovate and pioneer in solventless extraction and design from quality to experience. Those are his words. After leaving the CEO position at Hyundai's new luxury moniker, Genesis brand, in 2021 for personal reasons and taking a couple years off in Southern California, just figuring shit out. After a messy divorce, he probably followed by smoking a ton of weed on his homeboy's couch, he had an epiphany. Del Rosso knew what luxury car connoisseurs wanted from a cannabis company, and they weren't getting it. So he and fellow former Genesis America car executive Dustin Touche decided to leave the high-end car biz and hit the wide-open roads of California cannabis. This spring, they'll be launching their new luxury brand, Liberté. That's how it's pronounced. That's what he said. Liberté, to address what they say is a gap in the market and that's begging to be filled. They say their secret sauce is Touche's newly developed proprietary method of processing cannabis oil, applying never-before-seen methods in jet engine fuel mixing. He says the process uses water instead of paddle agitation and solvents for washing hash, delivering its own flavor and cannabis experience with only ice, water, heat, and pressure, without the use of low-grade harmful chemicals like butane. High-grade hash, yes. It's what the elites hunger for. Liberté plans to deliver an exclusive bespoke cannabis product experience similar to the new standard Del Rosso helped create in high-end automotive sales. If a brand doesn't create a differentiated product, then you can't create pricing power. We're going to be able to craft small batch with not a lot of volume. He says Liberté will stand apart not only because of its hash washing process, but also because of the luxury market expertise of its founders. We are a highly competent, highly professional group of people that are taking over an industry that might not yet be at our level and can readily benefit from our professional approach. We see that as a clear differentiator as we move forward, whether it's tomorrow or 5 years. A quick glance at the website's team page reveals 3 people next to Del Rosso and Touche. It's a third co-founder and project manager, Colin Kaiser, who brings, quote, an enthusiasm for cannabis, and an entrepreneurial drive that sets the tone for how work is done at Liberté. Kaiser's LinkedIn page shows prior to Liberté, he was an assistant JV football coach at Miracosta High School. He has luxury marketing experience indeed. In a cringeworthy interview with Yahoo Finance last week, Del Russo not only vomited 3 plates worth of luxury automotive marketing word salad bullshit, but he also dropped a very peculiar hint at a pricing model he says reflects the idea of creating the best-in-class value for the client. It's really a connoisseur grade and the curation of the finest. So our range will be anywhere from $50 to $1,000. But again, it's creating value within a segment and within the industry. Sounds to me like he's looking to gentrify and level up on the monogram market Jay-Z and the parent company already conquered. But I don't know. Maybe he's onto something. They've raised $1 million in seed funding from family and friends and planned direct sales and delivery for an exclusive whole plant experience line of products, including solventless disposable vape pens, edibles, hash infused pre-roll cannabis cigarettes, and starting in Los Angeles rather than through dispensaries by the end of May. I swear I've heard and seen the same damn pitch from Chads and Brads a million times over, claiming that their expertise is going to be the difference and pave the way for guaranteed dominance amongst a crowd of dummies who've spent generations in this shit. But timing is everything. Billionaires are made in down markets. So my question of the day is this. Is Liberté onto something here with their prediction of an ultra luxury California market soon to rise like a phoenix from the ashes of the legacy operators, or are they just going to be like the rest of them and be gone in a couple of months? I'm Rico Lamitte, dopest dad on the street. I'd love to hear from you guys. What do you guys think of Liberté?